Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video, well, let's just say it's going to be a little bit painful. That's right, in this video we got two Premier League shirts from my team's biggest rivals, Everton. And I think it's the first time we've had Everton shirts on this channel, but I was really keen to have a look at these shirts that we've got from the guys over at Best ZV1. Details on the screen. I'm going to overlay the website if you want to go and browse the vast collection of shirts they've got, and I'll put the details below. Let's have a look, let's get right into this, and first and foremost let's look at the home shirt, which as you imagine would be a very dominant blue. Now, Everton's kits are manufactured by Castore. I'm not a great lover of Castore as a manufacturer. I think they're bang average, and when they're up against the big boys, yeah, it's just not doing it for me. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys think here. Now, as a home shirt goes, I think there's a couple of things here that are bothering me. First and foremost, I'm not a great lover of betting sponsors, and this one is far too dominant for me. That's not the manufacturer's fault, that's just the commercial agreement the club have got. But yeah, not a great lover of that. The second one is I don't quite understand why in a lot of cases this season shirts, there's an underlying pattern that almost feels too bold and too in your face. So in this instance, we've got this sort of rugged horizontal pattern that's coming through that I think could have just been toned down a little bit, have it a little bit more subtle. Just feels like it's taking over on the shirt. And when you look across this shirt, there's nothing really going on with the cuffs. The collar is quite average. The only thing going on the back is that little turret from the badge. So actually your eyes just naturally get drawn to either that or the stake, and yeah, I'm not a great lover of that. Be curious to know what you think. Got a couple of Everton supporters as mates. I don't think they're blown away this season. This shirt is okay. I'm not underwhelmed completely, but there's no wow in that for me. So there's the home. Sorry to be critical, but yeah, not getting it for me. The away shirt, however, I quite like, and that's just my opinion. And I like it for a couple of reasons, although there is parts of it that I think could be improved. Now, I love this colour. I call this ice cream. I think this is a really nice shirt colour, and is the sort of colour, yeah, you want your team to have, perhaps as a third shirt. Aside from my thoughts on that logo, the black sort of stands out really well here. You can't miss it. I can imagine the name set on the back will really be quite striking, and the application of the black versions of the Castore logo and all that is great. You got that same turret on the back. What I do love are the cuffs on here. I don't know, I look at that and it feels slightly Egyptian. I don't know why that popped into my head. I just think when I've been to Egypt or maybe Morocco and you see the sort of patterns, I think it's quite nice. It would have been very easy to do what they did on the home shirt and just have nothing on the cuffs. I quite like that. What I don't like, and you will know, viewers on my channel will know, I love a collar. I'm not blown away by this collar. It's not that bit, it's this bit here, this sort of basin effect here that I don't know, it almost stops the flow of a complete collar, and not having put this on, it just doesn't feel like it will sit right. And I would probably be as critical of this, say last season's Liverpool Nike shirt. I just don't get it. It feels like they were almost there, but not quite. Really plain there. I just think this has that feel of a polo shirt rather than a football shirt, I imagine. But yeah, I really like that. As I say, these came from the guys at Best ZV1. These took about 2 to 3 weeks to come. If you're looking for lower cost shirts, these will range between 12 and 15 quid, if that is your thing. As always, guys, really appreciate you tuning into the video. If you've liked what you've seen, do hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, you haven't got to stay on the channel. We will not be offended. But we will be back with some Italian shirts again, or La Liga shirts. So many shirts coming in at the moment, very soon. But until those guys, always, thanks for watching.